Hey everyone, welcome to the latest in my series of videos about going to study my Masters in Japanese society and culture. In this video I just wanted to talk about why I chose the course that I did. The course that I'm off to study, as I mentioned before, is a Masters of Science in Japanese Society and Culture at the University of Edinburgh. For my undergraduate degree, as many of you who've watched my channel before will know, was a BA in Japanese Studies. When I started this channel I was just getting ready to go on my year abroad, my third year of my undergraduate. So those of you who have been watching since then, that comes as no news to you, but for those who have joined the channel in the last couple of years, that's what I was doing back when I started this channel. Coincidentally, the course that I did, it was a BA in Japanese Studies at Oxford Brookes University, but before I took it, up until a couple of years before I took it, from its inception back in about 2001, the course was always known as Japanese Society and Culture. And so there's a lot of parallels between that and the Masters of Science in Japanese Society and Culture that I'm going to go and take at Edinburgh. And I think that the program director actually for the course I'm about to start is one of the first graduates from the BA in Japanese Society and Culture at Brookes. So actually one of my predecessors by about 10 years. So effectively this is just the next step up from where I was before. I'm staying in the same field. And I actually looked at a few different master's courses before I picked this one, and really what I wanted to do, I took a couple of years out after my BA and I really wanted to use it to read more widely and really figure out what it was that I wanted to study if I came back, because I knew that I wanted to do my masters, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So I went out, I read a lot of history, and I just read as widely as I could, and really sort of discovered over the last couple of years that I've got a real interest in politics and international relations, and I briefly considered doing sort of a broader degree, sort of global international relations or global politics, but I thought, whilst I'm interested in that and I can read about it in my spare time, it probably made more sense to stick with what I knew, and I started to take more of an interest in Japanese politics, Asian politics, and to be honest, my first choice, of course, would have been at the University of Edinburgh still, but what I was really interested in was the masters they do in East Asian politics or international relations, but unfortunately that is about twice as expensive as the course that I'm doing now. And so while I was disappointed that I couldn't do that, I quickly realised looking at this course that being a Master of Science, it's quite broad. It's a real broad look at Japanese society and culture. It doesn't force you to sort of hone in on one, particularly niche esoteric interest like a Masters of Arts quite often does, but instead it gives you a broad canvas, and through choosing your modules and of course your dissertation topic, you can sort of make a master's what you want of it a lot more than you could with my degree, which didn't have a dissertation, and really just gave you the broad brushstrokes, both in language and in social and cultural history of Japan. So I decided to take this course really because it offered a lot of really interesting modules in East Asian relations, in sort of political society within Japan and the role of sub-state actors in Japanese politics. So even though it wasn't, perhaps the course title doesn't fully reflect my overriding interest, I really felt that I'm going to be able to make this course, I'll be able to get from this course what I really wanted. So yeah, so I've recently submitted my module choices, so we'll see if I get the ones that I particularly want to do. So I think I'll be doing 3 modules. If I was to get my first choice modules, I would be doing 3 modules in Japanese politics and its relationship with its East Asian neighbours, and then one with contemporary Japanese religions. So I'll find out about that within the next couple of weeks, I'd imagine, before the course gets started. You take 2 modules in your first semester and 2 modules in your second semester to go alongside your core modules, which one is sort of a real overview of Japan and its society, and then you also do a research methods module, as it's a Masters of Science, and you'll be doing a lot of research based work. And then over next summer I'll be doing my dissertation. Yeah, so that's basically the thinking that went into my choice of course, and hopefully, yeah, it'll pay off, and it'll be well worthwhile. So I'll be keeping you guys updated with that over the next year. So I hope you keep tuning in, and thanks for watching today. Catch you in the next video.